Hey everybody, I'm Robert, the Zombie Bargain Hunter, and this is what sold on eBay from... No, I don't remember. Oh, what is it? March 16th through the 19th. Anyways, got a little friend to show you. This is from Sophia the First. Her batteries are kind of dying, so I can't show you what she does, 'cause she does different things if you pull her carrot. But I can show you what she does. Do that. Does a couple things. She's like dancing on the bottom. I'll show you his feet. It's like moving. It has like wheels and stuff on the bottom. It's a real cool rabbit. I kind of ran out of batteries though, so I have to put in new batteries. It says Blue Ribbon Bunny on her. Alright, well let's get right to the sales. Let's go to the collectibles first, and let's show you what I did first. Starting March 16th through the 22nd, I did $2,235.48, which was 8% up from the previous week. So a little bit better. Surprising since everything was going on in the world. But yeah, tiny bit better. Probably because I started running a sale. I haven't run a sale since, before November, or around November. But yeah, I ran a 10% off sale off of my games and a 15% off sale on everything else. So that did help the sales. Overall, I am down 28% from the prior 31 days. And still, compared to the same period a year ago, I am up 169%. So I'm still jamming. I'm still doing great from last year. Hopefully I continue to be okay. I mean, my listings have gone down, but I'm cross-posting a lot to Mercari and Poshmark. Well, I was kind of slowed down on Poshmark, but Mercari is doing okay. I've sold about 2 items a day on Mercari, so I should have showed you some of the sales there, but it's just games, so I gave up. I didn't want to show you any of that. It's boring, just games. Alright, let's start with, of course, again. I haven't sold any of these, but since what's going on started, these started selling. So I'm glad I kept the price up high. And these sold without the 10% off sale that I started running. So that's great. This is a 2-game set that I've had forever, about 30 years. My mom bought me this television, so I decided to list everything recently. Well, not recently, about 4 months ago. And yeah, this stuff started selling. I probably should have listed it years ago. It's not like I played it. It was just hanging around in the garage. So yeah, all this stuff started selling. It didn't sell for much. I mean, $14.99. You had to box it, so it probably cost me around $4.50 to ship. So I made like $10, not counting fees and everything. So yeah, not great. But if you find them for like $1 or so, pick them up. Might as well. This one I made a killing on. There was this person, I don't know how, he must have got like a truckload of these Secret of Mana games. Threw them up on eBay for really, really inexpensive. And I believe I bought 50 from the guy. He had hundreds and he was just flooding the market, and he dropped the price to almost nothing. And I picked up a bunch of them, and they're selling great. I only have 7 left out of, like I said, around 50. I don't remember the final price I paid, but I know it was around $8. Next, this Sea of Thieves. I actually had to call Lootcrate. One of the ones that I got was broken. This next replacement, actually the box was damaged, so still wasn't happy. See, there's a damaged box. I'm like, ugh. Like, come on, Lootcrate, help me out here. Look at this damaged box. But it actually still wound up selling for $37.99 with free shipping. So, can't complain about that for a box that maybe cost me like $15. So, Another one of these Captain America Bucky t-shirts sold. They've been selling pretty well. How many sold so far? 6 sold already, and I have 2 left. So yeah, these are selling pretty well. What is next? Lootcrate Gaming. This is a notebook from The Last of Us. If anybody played that game, it's just a simple little notebook. Got them for I think 50 cents each. I believe that's what it was, and they sold for $11.69 each. I've sold so far 4 of them between $10 and $11. Well, $12.99 is the highest, so between $10 and $12.99. I've been taking offers here and there because it's just a little notebook. It costs nothing to ship, so anybody that gives me an offer of 10, I usually take it. Cross stitch has been picking up for me. I bought a huge lot from, if you know Donna and T's auctions. There was a person in the group and he wanted to sell off a bunch of these cross stitch, so I picked them up, and they're selling a lot better now that everything's happening. So I guess people are bored and they need something to do, put together some stuff. It sold for $15.99. Oh, and the guy told me the needle, not all the ones had needles in it, so I just put on all of the ones that I listed that the needle might not be there. So, alright, these I got at my favorite thrift store. I paid, I believe it was 25 cents. It's just a mystery figure. You get one of these figures in the box. Come on. Alien versus Predator. Alright. And not much of a profit. I mean, $9.34, but for 25 cents, I can't complain. I have 4 left available. I already sold 5. Bride of Frankenstein. This is my last one of these guys. I'm not sure if I showed you one of these before, but he's a real cool picture. You see the brides right there. And come on, click. Having problems clicking. There's the sleeve, and it's all. I always get the shirts in X large. I've told you that before. X large is usually the most popular size, and hey, that's my size too. So if I can't sell them, man, might as well wear them. And they sold for $15.99. That was my last one. I think I had 10 total. Mad Libs. This was in one of the Lootcrate boxes. I got like 8 of these, so I just put 2 and 2. So I had 4 sets total. I don't even know what this is. World's greatest word game. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know what a Mad Libs is. I've never done any of those. So, yeah. $8.49 with free shipping. I'm happy to get rid of them. I have actually 1 set left available. Splatoon. This one I never sold any until what's going on started happening, and all of a sudden this week all the ones I had just sold out. I had 4 total, never sold 1. This week they all just sold. So I guess the 10% off helped a little bit. So yeah, I got 37.79 and with free shipping. So made about $30 each on the game. So that's great. Beast Quest. This is probably one of my worst buys ever. If you're into video games, stay away from Microsoft and Xbox One. All the games, they just don't sell. I mean, if you get like the codes and stuff, you can sell them, but beware, people might scam you and say that the codes don't work, and they did, and then they use your code. So you gotta watch out for that. But anything with Microsoft and Xbox, it's really kind of dead. I think I maybe made my money back. I think I paid 10 for these. Brand new when they were originally $59, and I kept dropping prices and dropping prices. I still have 6 of them. I probably had like 15. So My advice would be stay away from Xbox 360. They don't like hard discs anymore. They always download their games. So if you're gonna go for a hard, go to Vita, go to PS4, go to different systems. Stay away from Xbox right now until people start buying the discs. Alright, Joker. This is one of the... It is the last one I had from that mystery box that I had an opening. I showed you I got the mystery boxes for around $10 each. And this is the last one that sold. Except for the Chase. I have the Chase up around 40, so maybe he's a little bit too high. But yeah, I sold him $14.44. It was my last one. Alright, this guy got 90% off. He's a little solar bobblehead. I actually had to send this person a replacement. I guess the bobblehead fell off. So yeah, I'm sending out the replacement tomorrow. I gotta actually pack inside this thing. I'm just gonna put, you know when you print your labels on a Rollo or any of those, I just take that paper. Once you take the sticker off, put in the mailing, I take the paper and I just crumble it up and I'll put it around his head. I'll just open up the bottom and retape it. It'll be fine. I use that paper for everything. I use it for glass. I use it for mugs. I mean, yeah, I use it for everything. I use it for stuffing. It works great. It's cheap. It's free. So, all right, on to the plush. These little guys are really, really, really tiny. I put them up real high. I thought I would get an offer for probably around 12 and would consider it. Yeah, I was amazed that I sold them that high. See, she's under 4 inches. They're really, really small, but they're new. They're new with tag. So I put them up for $20 and they sold for the 15% off sale of $16.99. So that was great. I mean, for something that tiny, you would never think you would get $17 for, but I did. Alright, this is a giant penguin. This is a Toys R Us brand. You can see he's got nice blue eyes. Pretty tall. How tall was it? 18 inches? Something around there? Yeah, 18, 17, 18 inches. He got squished into a priority flat rate. It was a little too heavy. I tried to get him under 16 ounces. Didn't work. So I wound up really squishing him into a priority flat rate. And he's shipped for, I think it was $7.50, I believe they are now. Anyways, I got $21.24 for him. Or her. This is a special little beanie. This is a UK exclusive beanie. It actually has a light scratch on the eyes. I was trying to get it out. I've used the stuff that I have. It's like Novus. It's a scratch remover, but it still didn't get them all out, so I did disclose it. I mean, they're not bad. See, they're not really bad, but if you do it in an angle, you can see it. And I'm truthful. I show it right off. If you do it in an angle, you're going to see the scratches. And they still purchased it. Its name is Bananas. It's a UK exclusive, so if you find it, pick it up. And I got $33.99 for him. Alright, this little Borderlands guy, picked him up at GameStop a while back. It was a GameStop sale. I believe I paid $4 for him. It wasn't in the same sale that I've always talked about, the $3 plush. This was a different sale. It was like a buy 2, get 2 free, and then they let me do it on the clearance items too. And I got $16.99 for him. Alright, this is Little Vegas Owl. He's pretty cool. He's fluorescent Las Vegas night owl. So if you think that things like this, like Las Vegas and Paris and different areas like that aren't going to sell, here's proof they will sell. Just takes a little bit of time. I mean, he took probably like 6 months. It says, someone who loves me very much went to Vegas and bought me a new friend. It's a cool little plush, and they paid $14.44. What is next? This little guy went to Italy. I guess somebody in Italy needed a Moray eel. He paid $25. 25 something with shipping. Oh, including shipping, I should say. And I paid $10.99 for the shipping, so I made an extra $4 or $5. So I made $15.19 after everything is said and done. So I've told you before, ship out of your country. You know how I love my lots when I can't figure out what to do with these things. Here's a bunch of just bunny rabbits that are just small and they don't go to much, so just loaded them up, ready for Easter. It was one of a long day that I was just like, oh, I don't want to do 6 individual listings for this little bit of bunny rabbits. Probably maybe get like $7, $8 each. So I just slotted them up, like what the heck, lot them up, and I got 21, 24 for the whole lot, and they shipped under first class. I should say they shipped first class. I weighed them before I do the lots. If they're over a pound, I would take out a bunny rabbit, but they weighed 13 ounces, so it was perfect. Charged me around $5 to ship, and that's the way to go. This little Crayola cat thing, and not very great on the profit. I mean, he's cool. That's what I'm showing you. I mean, he's a nice little Crayola thing, but he had a little damage here too, so it really brought down the price even more. I got $8.49, so I paid maybe a quarter for him. Made $8.49. Nothing great, but something different. All right, what is next? Another not great buy. Well, it's not really a buy. I mean, I got him. He was stuck in a $2 bag, so he was just a throw-in, so I didn't pay anything for him, so I decided to list him. Giganto, he's just a basic tie, not even a special tie. He sold for $7.64 with free shipping, so made a few dollars on him. Nothing great. Stay away from him. This guy, this is a little Wild Republic wolf. He's a Cuddlekins. Oh, if I can speak. He has cool eyes, and you can see his awesome fur. You just want to rub it. But yeah, he's from the Wild Republic. I mean, you can see how he looks at you. He's got crazy eyes. I got a bunch of these guys. He sold for $15.29. Oh, this isn't the one that I have a bunch of. It's a hyena one that I have a bunch of. This guy sold for $15.29. This one I must have got at the Goodwill bins because he's not new. I have a bunch of ones that are similar. Anyways, he sold for $15.99. $15.29. Another little light, small sale. This is Paw Patrol. I always get these guys confused. It's not Chase. It's Marshall. This one's Marshall. Yeah, Marshall. I got it right. Yeah. It's just a tiny little pillow. He sold for $7.99. Nothing terribly great. This is a Wild Republic lemur. He's a hanging guy. Oh, terrible picture. It's blurry. That's better. You can see his face. He's got beady little eyes. Look at that. He's scary looking. This is actually plastic, so it's different. He's like almost 17 inches long. Hanging monkey. You can see a close-up on his face. He's really, really cool little monkey. Wild Republic, which is K&M International. Same thing. Either one or the other. And got $14.99 for him. This frog is awesome. This one's this one talks to you. He's like, ready, close your eyes. Get ready for it, get ready for it. And then he kisses you. It's a really little cool. He's a tiny little frog, so he's like 8 inches. His crown was kind of messed up, so I didn't put the price very high. not from a very well-known brand. So yeah, I found somebody that was actually looking for them, and they paid $10.99. I mean, nothing great, but hey, he's out of my hair and he's gone. This is a one-of-a-kind bear keychains. Don't pass up keychains on Plush. I found a lot of them that will sell $10, $12, $15. I've even found a special monkey that sold for $25. Don't pass up on little guys, even though they're small and little and don't look like much. They will sell. I mean, they might take some time, but they don't take up any space. So you can have like a little shoebox of about 20 or 30 of them. They don't take up much space, and I got $11.99 for them for this little tiny thing. It's great. I'm happy with that. Whoa, I moved I moved the whole screen. Piglet, I'm surprised he sold. That is the worst picture I've probably done in my life. That has to be look at that, it's overexposed. How did anybody buy this guy? I'm just ragging on myself. This is bad. Oh man, I didn't even see this picture. This is terrible. He's called Snowball Piglet Piglet Purple? I don't know. I guess somebody translated that wrong. I'm guessing Purple Piglet's what they meant. But yeah, he was a Disney Store exclusive. Not sure how anybody found it with such a terrible... That is just awful. And they still paid $18.99. That one deserved to go off free. That one was just bad. Alright, where were we? Roast the Stover, little bunny rabbit. The talking ones sell great if you get the like Cadbury eggs and all those Cadbury bunnies. Roast the Stover ones sell okay. I mean, I got $11.99. But the Cadbury ones will sell probably closer to 15, 16, depending on the size. You can get them up to like 25. So look out for all the Russell Stovers and the Cadbury bunnies, especially around now. I mean, it's almost Easter, so get all those Easter guys up. And my last one. This is a little Mickey Mouse. I bought a ton of these guys. I believe I bought around 50 of them, and they were expensive. They were $22 to $25 each. But I knew they were very popular when I picked them up, and they've stayed popular. I've sold a bunch of these. These are limited edition Mickeys. If you have the number 1, you're probably looking at about $800 for these type of limited release Mickeys. The last number 1 I sold for $450, which was my highest sold on Plush sale that I've ever sold. So keep an eye out for all those Mickeys. If you see any of the limited edition ones, keep an eye out because they do sell for money. 1 through 6 sell around $50 each. I mean, number 1 you'll probably get 1,000 somewhere around there. I haven't looked at the comps recently. The second month goes down from there, but you're still looking at good money if you can pick them up for a decent price. If you can pick them up for $5 or so, for sure pick them up. Any month, pick them up. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. And don't fiddle fart around. Get all your listings up. Take care, guys.